Smiling faces tell lies. Smiling faces sometimes pretend to be your friend. Smiling faces show no traces of the evil that lurks within. Guys, everybody that smiles is not happy for you. Everybody that claps is not happy for you. There's a bubbling undertone of jealousy, envy, and greed within them sometimes. It's so hard to find genuinely good people that are happy for you. I stumbled upon Gary Cardone. I don't know how I stumbled upon him, but he had a live stream going. And he said he just threw out a percent of how many people he thought were good because he said the exact same thing. It's so hard to find good people that's going to help you for you. And he said it was around the 2.5%. Now, that's an extremely low probability that you're going to find good quality people. So, but that's not the point of this video. You guys don't need to tell everybody your goals, your future accomplishments. Your goals should be for you and a couple of people that you really, your couple of true people around you that are on the same trajectory. You guys are aiming for the same things, on the same path of success in life. But don't tell everybody your goals. Everybody isn't happy that you have good goals because your goals remind them of what they should be doing, but that they're not doing. And so that's how they secretly resent you because you're telling them a truth that they should be doing, but they're not doing because they're either lazy, procrastinating, don't have the skill or the talent to do. They'll sit there and watch you work hard and accomplish it and then get jealous and hateful and resentful that you made it, even though they saw you struggle. Human beings are some of the craziest and most confusing creatures on the planet. Don't tell people your goals, guys. Why? Because people will sabotage them. I forget the NBA player's name, but he had gone, I think, number one to the Boston Celtics. And then, excuse me, because everybody saw him being successful, he went back to his neighborhood and he did a few lines of how can I say, Mary Jane. If you guys know what Mary Jane is. So he did a few lines of Mary Jane and he passed away. Never to get the full reward, never to see his NBA career and what it could have been. Why? Because somebody probably laced his Mary Jane, gave him a bad intentionally because why? Crabs in a barrel mentality. They saw him being successful and didn't like it. They tried to sabotage him. Misery loves company, guys. They want a neighbor to go to hell with. They want a friend, a partner, a mate to go to hell with. So don't tell people your goals also because they're going to talk you out of it. You have to understand that most people go through the educational system of high school and all this kind of stuff, at least, right? Which is basically teaching you to avoid risk, risk averse. So when you tell them about your goals and what your big accomplishments are striving to be, they're going to jump in and be fearful. Why? Because that's what they've been conditioned to be, to avoid risk, to be fearful all the time, do the safe thing all the time. They've been conditioned by society, been conditioned by the educational system not to try and not to risk anything. So why would you waste your time telling them your goals when they're just going to talk you out of them, either by sabotage or just by pure fear? Then you have the jealous ones that once you tell them your goals, here comes the jealousy. And this kind of falls under the sabotage category, but where does the jealousy normally come from? The closest ones to you. A stranger on the street doesn't give a shit about your goals. It's the people that are close to you that you grew up with, right? Your friends, your family, your mates. And to be truthfully honest, some of your high school friends, most of your high school friends, the reason why that relationship doesn't fizzle or that relationship doesn't last you throughout a lifetime, if you guys didn't grow up on the same street, or if you guys didn't grow up going to church and all this kinds of stuff together, you have to understand that the high school system and all that educational system, they group you just simply according to age. They don't group you according to your interests and your skill set. They group you according to age. So that's why your relationships in high school they don't last most times. When I say relationships, I'm talking about friendships, all those kind of all that stuff. You might want to start a business, but you're in class with people that are going to be mechanics and skillmen, craftsmen. Your interests are divergent, but they group you together just according to age. That's it, which just goes to show you how ineffective the American system is, educational system is. And that's extremely disappointing, right? That the jealousy would come from your mate. The person that you sleep next to is secretly hateful. I read a story where this woman, she was dating this musician, and this musician had a scholarship to go to his dream university and become this big, worldly renowned musician. And I want to say musician, talking about like musical instrument. I forget the instrument, but he sent out his tapes to the school, and he thought he didn't get accepted. So he thought his music career was done, but it wasn't done. His mate had gotten the message, and she hid it from him. Why? Because she didn't want him to leave her. Human beings are something else. This is why you don't tell everybody your goals, even your mate. Not entirely everything. This is sad, but this is the human existence. We can take it or we can leave it. So when you guys are trying to strive to be better and be successful, you need to do it for you, for your own validation. Why? Because people are going to change. I heard a rapper say this one time. He said, the success didn't change me, it just changed all the people around me. Why? Because they're trying to figure out an angle to get their transactional fix out of you. They're being nice to you for the transactional benefit. The women are being nice to you and wanting to sleep with you because they see the transactional benefit that's going to come with that. Which is why when you mess up, all those people get to scattering because the transaction is lost. So you need to do these things, be successful for your own validation, because the jealousy, envy, the greed, the haters are all inevitable. They're going to be there. You can't avoid it. You can't run from it. There's no way to not have them. Plus, if you are like the rap song says, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. People only hate on things that are higher and above them. So don't tell everybody your goals because everybody isn't happy for you. Right, guys? So that's my video. You guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share the video, like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.